Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is William Heineman, and this is Just Force 911, and I am your host. And this is where we look at how our public officials do their job or they completely and totally screw it up. Hey, guys, this one here is about DWI and the reason that the officers do false arrests. Um, I can actually explain this one out very simply. Um, the reason they do the false arrest DWIs is because it helps their promotions. And we've seen this over and over and over and over again. And do you realize that you get picked up for a DWI, you have not been drinking, have not been doing drugs, you have to pay money to get it off of your record. It doesn't just come off if they, find that you weren't at fault. It's still on your record. There are several lawsuits right now out there that where people have sued the county and state because their charges were dismissed because there was no evidence, but it was still on the record, and they lost their job or they couldn't get a job because it was on the record, and it cost between $5,000 and $12,000 to get it off of your record. Yeah. In other words, you're picked up by some clown in a costume. He arrests you for DWI. They do the toxicology report. It comes back, no drugs, no alcohol. And you have to pay between $5,000 and $12,000 to get it off your record after it's been dismissed. I thought we were innocent until proven guilty, not guilty until proven innocent. I don't know. You guys tell me. But these cops, even though the charge was dismissed, they still get credit for it. And they get promotions. They get all kinds of stuff. From mothers from drunk driving to other nonprofit organizations out there that give awards for supposedly drunk driving officers. So that's why. Now, a way to fix that. Two things. One, you know it's coming. One is if a officer would violate their oath of office, or any public official would break their oath of office, it would become a felony. The second one is that if a police officer charges you with a crime and the DA dismisses it or throws it out, then it goes back on the officer. That will stop this nonsense because they're using it for promotions. It's not for them to try to catch criminals. It's strictly for their own benefit. So we need to nip that in the butt. Now, the only way to do that is to go as a collective for everybody and get a hold of your congressmen, your senators, your legislators, your governors, your mayors, and your city council members. When you talk to them, be polite and be nice. And tell them we want to change the law. That way we can stop this nonsense. Okay? Let's check this video out. If you would, while you're here, subscribe to my channel. Ring or hit the little bell icon so you know when I put out a new video. Hit the like and subscribe, or the like and share button. Sorry, and the thumbs up or thumbs down lets me know how I'm doing, and then leave me a comment. Okay, so let's get this video started. Here we go.
You have falsely arrested him. You're going to be in trouble.
Okay, ma'am.
I promise you, because I know my son.
Body camera footage shows a mother's outrage as her son.
And did you notice how cops dismiss when you tell them you're going to sue them? Well, do what you got to do. No big deal. We don't care. We got qualified immunity. Yeah, your guys are sovereign citizens.
Was arrested for a crime he did not commit. Tonight, 2 THP troopers are being sued in federal court.
They arrested a Tennessee man for DUI who was sober the entire time. It's the latest development in Jeremy Finley's sobering problem investigations, where he's finding sober Tennesseans arrested for DUI. I need you to get back in your vehicle for me.
Okay, I will.
Ask yourself this about your mom.
What's the problem?
If you'd been arrested on the interstate and your mother happened to drive by and see you,
Why is my son being arrested?
For driving under the influence, ma'am.
He has not been drinking, sir.
What would your mom say? Well, in the case of Thomas Manis, who just been arrested for DUI while claiming he was sober,
You had anything to drink today?
his mom had plenty to say.
But I'm just saying, if you have falsely arrested him, you're going to be in trouble.
Okay, ma'am.
I promise you, because I know my son.
And it turns out Mother does know best. Manis was arrested and charged with DUI, but his blood work shows he was completely sober. No alcohol, no drugs. And now he's suing both the state troopers who arrested him, citing unlawful seizure and false arrest. And it's what's once again captured on police body camera before the field sobriety test is even given that raises more questions about why police are arresting innocent people, charging them with a crime they didn't commit. Real quick, you may remember, as part of our sobering problem investigations, we showed you what a Rutherford County deputy said about a pool player he just pulled over for a DUI. Take a listen.
Never known a sober person shoot much pool.
Oh, I know.
He arrested that driver, who ended up being sober too. Now, watch what is said about Thomas Manis last December. He was pulled over, not for swerving or speeding, but for having too dark of tinted windows in Monroe County in East Tennessee. Before the field sobriety test even begins, Trooper Billy Yates Matoy says he knows a relative of Manis's and has a suspicion about Manis.
Probably got weed, probably high.
Yeah.
I guarantee you smoked weed today. When was the last time you smoked marijuana?
Not anytime soon. I'd say probably about 4 years ago.
So if I done a blood test on you right now, nothing's come back in your system.
It'd come back clear. It'd come back clear.
According to Manis's lawsuit, he successfully performed each field sobriety test, but still was charged.
Am I in custody?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Arrested?
Yes, sir.
For...
You're arrested for driving under the influence.
Oh my gosh. Is there any way I can do a breathalyzer and just...
We don't do breathalyzers, sir.
You can imagine what his mom had to say about that.
Did you give him a breathalyzer?
Ma'am, we don't do breathalyzers.
Did you give him a... Then this is not right.
Ma'am?
How can you do this?
And sometimes it's not what you hear or see that says a lot. Because after the field sobriety test, Trooper Schreiner goes behind the car to talk to Trooper Yates Matoy and turns his body cam audio off. For 30 seconds, what they talk about, we don't know. And when the tow truck driver arrives to pick up Manis's vehicle, the driver asks Schreiner this question. And the audio is once again turned off.
Wow, so Jeremy, can state troopers do that? Just turn off their audio?
Well, Marius, we asked the Tennessee Highway Patrol that. A spokesman said they can't comment because of the pending litigation. So I asked for their policy on turning off audio and why they don't use breathalyzers anymore, and we are waiting to get that. Once we get it, we'll let you know. You might have noticed in that story that we didn't speak to Manis. His attorney, Scott Canabos, said they couldn't comment because the case was pending.
But I'm just saying, if you have falsely...
Yeah, once again, we turn off our body camera. We mute them. We turn them off. You know, you guys want to hide behind qualified immunity and you do stupid stuff that, you know, it just undermines your authority because you're completely and totally ignorant of what you're doing. You have a low IQ. You're a moron, a sovereign citizen, and you have no clue what the hell you're doing. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you again. I'm losing my, yeah.